Amol, let us begin.
Yes, yes, sir. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Thank you, madam. Okay, so respected chief guest, Dr. Alka Sharma, principal of our institute, Dr. B.N. Chaudhary, Dean R&D and Vice Principal, Dr. Y.S. Rao, Head of the Department, Dr. Reena Sonkusre, all the deans and heads of the institute, dear colleagues, and all my dear participants. I, on behalf of Sardar Patel Institute of Technology, welcome all of you for the inauguration of AICTE Training and Learning Academy, sponsored one-week faculty development program on biomedical engineering systems and technologies, scheduled from 23rd November to 22nd November 2020. So let us join for the inauguration ceremony, virtual inauguration ceremony with chief guest Dr. Alka Sharma and Dr. B.N. Chaudhary and all the dignitaries. So should we go ahead with the virtual inauguration?
Yeah, please. Please. Go ahead.
Thank you. We are glad that all of you are here. Very good morning to all present here. I, Amol Deshpande, feel very privileged to welcome you all for this inaugural of this FDP. It is the responsibility of those of us involved in today's biomedical research to translate the remarkable scientific innovations we all are witnessing into the health gains for the nation. At no other time has the need for a robust bidirectional information flow between basic and translational scientists has been so necessary. So these are the words by Elias Zeroni. We are stuck with the technology when what we really want is just the stuff that works. These are the words by Douglas Adam, very rightly said. So on this energetic morning, we are happy that all the people who are related to the biosciences and bioengineering, rather I will say the like-minded people, and all the people who are willing to learn have gathered here. So our preparations started when we got approval from AICTE in July 2020. Our team worked hard for successful execution of this particular FDP. Our team comprises of Professor Milind Parai, Professor Dayan Ambade, Professor Sneha Vike, and Mr. Srikant Goswami. Before going ahead, I would like to quickly brief you about the AICTE's ATAL Academy. ATAL actually stands for AICTE Training and Learning Academy. Dr. Ravindra Kumar Soni and Dr. Girdhari Lal Garg, both of them are very actively taking ahead this ATAL Academy. So almost 465 plus ATAL FDPs across the country are being conducted between the August and November span of 2020, and various domains which are being covered are like biosimilar technology, which is ours, energy engineering, AI, and so on. So again, I am very happy to share with you all that 46 such ATAL FDPs, which are scheduled in this week across the country, are being inaugurated with a historical inaugural ceremony in the presence of Honorable Union Minister of Education at 11. So I would like to quote a very interesting, rather a statement by Ronnie Abovitz. My dad and my mom convinced me to go into biomedical engineering because they said astronauts going to Mars will need a life support. So in earlier days, there used to be measurements for which we had to visit doctors and we had to wait for hours or days to get the results. And now, because of technological advancements, we can conduct those measurements at home with quick results. So this justifies the need of more and more applied research in the field of biosciences and bioengineering. And this has motivated us to decide the theme of this particular faculty development program. The keywords like early detection, non-invasiveness, precision, less pain, low cost, etc. are so crucial in this area of research as it is directly related to the human mankind. And all of us would agree that the greatest wealth is health. So, therefore, we decided the objectives of this FDP such that more and more research scholars and the researchers get motivated, and we can take a tour of recent trends in this particular area of research and get us knowledge about these areas of research. So considering these objectives, we have planned sessions trying to cover many aspects associated with biomedical and all the allied areas. We can see from the schedule that we are really fortunate to have eminent people conducting the session. We have resource person from the three professions. Firstly, the academicians. They are very renowned academicians and who are actively involved in the research. Secondly, we have, I would say that research work in the biomedical is incomplete without the involvement of doctors or surgeons and the people with science background. It is crucial to understand their lookout and their requirements. To have this completeness, we have on board renowned doctors from Hinduja Hospital and Tata Memorial Center. I feel that this is the uniqueness of this FDP. I am sure our perception towards the biomedical research will improve by knowing their lookout. So we have some doctors and surgeons, and I would say that they are equally passionate to collaborate for the research. Then we have some interesting sessions by the industry experts. I am again happy to share with you the response which we have received for this FDP. Almost 140 plus enrollments we have received from different corners of the country, as seen from this particular slide. Then almost 86% of faculties are there in the participants, and from the different institutes across the country, research fellows, some of them are from industry and students. Now, very interestingly, we could see from this slide that the participants are from different fields also. So some majority of them are from engineering background. Some of them are from pharmaceutical, bioscience, biomedical engineering, and biotechnology. So actually this has again motivated us and forced us to incline and involve some of our sessions. So we have lined up interesting sessions for all the participants. I appeal all the participants to take advantage of it. I hope you will learn, enjoy, and get involved in the sessions. For any difficulty, our organizing team will be there for all of you. So with this note, I would like to conclude my part of preamble and introduction to the FDP. Now, I would like to welcome the Dean R&D and Vice Principal of our institute, Dr. Y.S. Rao, to say a few words.
Good morning. Yeah, so let me welcome you with my presentation.
Sir, you want to share the screen?
Yeah, I am loading.
Do I have to stop?
Yeah, is my screen is visible?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, good morning one and all. I would like to welcome on behalf of S.P.I.T. All the participants, Principal Dr. B.N. Chowdhury, and today's chief guest and chief guest of this faculty development program, Dr. Alka Sharma, delegates and participants. Unfortunately, as Hamol has rightly mentioned, we are in a new normal, at least for a couple of months, unable to greet you physically. So remotely, I am welcoming you all to this workshop on biomedical engineering systems and technology. All right, so we are all at a new situation. I am sure you must be going through these kind of topics about this, uh, what is COVID and what are the learnings, what is life lessons and so on. Quickly, I would like to highlight the new normal is for us is, for example, at this point of time, is work from home. But then, surprisingly, this has lead to some other social problems like we are all can understand domestic violence. So, though we are supposed to work from home, this is, it's industry is doing for a couple of years, but now almost, every industry is now is working remotely. But then, it is also indirectly creating a problem in the societal problems because we are not habitual, our parents, our relatives, our family is not habitual to work from home. So are we creating a problems in spite of the existing problems, are we creating a new problem? So this is I would say the impact of indirectly the COVID. All right. So historically, I would say biomedical engineering is not new. I would say even just looking at this slide itself, it is 200 years old. A small technique which, if you want to listen your heartbeat by just wrapping, rolling a paper, and that was the beginning of the invention. But then engineering is all about doing the things differently time to time. Even in this domain also, as you can see, historically, what we used to be and what we are today, and what is going to happen tomorrow is all about inventions. So creativeness is something which is part and parcel of engineering. So in this biomedical domain also, we started with a small paper rolling and listening the sound to today we have implanted such kind of a devices in the heart itself and a battery operated or remotely monitoring systems. So this is what is creativeness and is going to happen in future also. But then, we all can understand every product has its own life, isn't it? I mean, particularly we are all like-minded people from technology domain, majorly, as Professor Amol has mentioned, 70% are from technology domain. But we can understand, particularly in technology, the life is very small because, as several scientists have predicted, every 6 months or 8 months, the kind of integration is happening is almost double. Though it was predicted much higher, but it is happening lesser time. And then you have to quickly make the profits out of it also. So, but then, every product has its own characteristics. Today also in this COVID situation, we all can understand what do you mean by quality and the cost, right? These are all the things which are, have their own impact in the products, and how much time you are taking for the development of these products and their cost and capability to manufacture these things. It's not that India is not doing the things, but then we never focused on this domestic market. We always focused on the domestic market, not the international market. But now this is all is what is expected. Uh, Particularly in India, we all focused on education, and then in terms of publications, that's what historically 50, 60 years we have focused. But now I think the whole world is expecting we should come out of this domestic market to international market and convert our inventions or knowledge into products form in a manufacturing sector. All right. So, if you in any research, no, generally we have this kind of issue. People say that I have improved something, no, they say that I have generated something, but we try to forget the first law of thermodynamics. This is all about energy conversion from one form to other form. We have not created or destroyed, right? That we always fail in understanding these things. So we always say that I have improved, some in my product, I have improved, my system's efficiency I have made from now today also in the news saying that some people are saying my efficiency is 60%, my efficiency is 90%, 95% of these medicines. But then at least I can quote from my relatives and friends saying that even these medicines, though they may be efficient in killing the virus or curing the problems, but they have their own side effects. So I could see more deaths due to side effects, failure of lungs, failure of kidneys, failure of heart, uh, because of they have their own side effects. So I would say even in this, biomedical engineering also, never forget this point. Say that I have reduced my code size. I have made it real time. I have reduced the weight, cost, all these things is okay. But then please understand, somewhere you have compromised. That you always keep it in mind. Yeah, that may affect some other part. So necessity is the mother of invention. Every technologist definitely refer this Gartner hypercycle in emerging technologies. Surprisingly, here also you will see that in 2019, the peak of this hype cycle is 5G technology. But then now, if you see in 2020 predictions, you will see that the peak is not 5G technologies. The peak is about the social distancing technologies. So yeah, so as I said, necessity is the mother of invention. So this coming, and but then how long this market will be there? Their prediction is only 2 years. Yeah. All right. So particularly in this domain of biomedical, I feel like comparing a human with computer because both of them are standard systems, right? In this, in this world, no, any continent you go, the DNA is same, right? The human body, human structure, everything is same. Not even a fraction percent of difference is there in this entire world. Surprisingly, the study says that even 99% of our DNA matches with the chimpanzees. So that means this, we are all same. In fact, no, anywhere you go, the system is same, like IBM computer, right? But then both of them have common problem of virus. The way if somebody invent or generate a virus in computer, it affects the entire world because the system is common, because the architecture is common, everything is common. We made the compatibility, it affects. Similarly, the human body, since the everything is same, 100% is same, whatever is produced, whatever is this virus, it affects the entire world. So it is more than a world war situation, and it is, I believe, I am worried it may be in future also. Okay, so before I have only a few minutes given. So before I conclude, the biological signals are not new, right? I mean, as I said, it's same wherever you go. The signals are same. Few signals, particularly in technology, few signals is that what we are talking for years. Only thing I was keep on emphasizing, being a engineering and technology, we are doing the things in a differently by using different tools and technologies. However, today we are all at some different platforms called internet. That's the reason why today we are able to meet each other, because of the internet of things. Remotely we are able to meet, discuss, and so on is also happening this biomedical engineering. Here, no, instead of these standalone systems, now this ecosystem is also in terms of cloud platforms, servers, business models, right? Now this entire scenario is going to be in a different domain. So after all, it is a choice. Finally, it is a choice to the customer, choice to the industry, choice to the society. Am I worried about the cost, reliability, and so on? All right, but then gaps are going to be there because there is nothing is 100% achieved. It is always there will be always a gaps. In this domain also, I see three things. I mean, information, communication, and computation. But in this domain also, but then information mainly what I see is about the database because my all algorithms and all will be efficient only when my information is correct, and of course I should have a sufficient information. So that is why it is very, very important, particularly in our country, what we though we have a huge population, but the database is not strong. We have not gathered the correct data. Otherwise, we have a good number of scientists who are able to analyze the data, predict, and so on. But then first data should be correct. Sufficient data should be available. That's what I see as a gap. Of course, communication today, in spite of these 5G technologies, but still we are unable to remotely do the things, operate the things because reliability as an issue. And it is going to be there because IoT is something is like, is Mumbai road traffic. No, we don't know when, where it will fail because of a lot of things are involved in this communication. We expect computation is like a human brain. Similarly, it will never ever happen. So we keep on redoing the things by inventing new devices and new technologies. So gaps are always bound to be there in this domain also. As Hamol has rightly mentioned, this is all about science and technology. We are particularly myself, we belong to technology, but we less understood about the science. That is where is the problem is all about it. Because we always treat science as an optional subject or just a passing subject. So now we miserably fail in understanding or applying engineering in these domains because our science background we have ignored. So that is where we have to join together or understand each other's problem. Then only it is possible to come out and develop these efficient solutions. All right, so on behalf of S.P.I.T, I welcome you once again, all of you. We also have a product development center at S.P.I.T. It is with the support of alumni and our technology business incubation center. And the S.P.I.T has developed this product development center. We also offer internship programs. And we also take up some product developments at S.P.I.T, this as a part of our MOUs. All right, so that's all from my side. Once again, I welcome you all to S.P.I.T and congratulations. And I'm sure you will enjoy these eminent speakers' presentations and their information this coming week. Thank you.
Amol sir, you are on mute.
Amol, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Rao sir. Rao sir always encourages us towards the research, and as Rao sir rightly said, basically this justifies the need of the theme of this particular activity. So now I would like to welcome Head of the Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, Dr. Reena Sonkosre, to say a few words.
Respected Principal, Chief Guest Dr. Alka Sharma, participants, Ds, and my colleagues. Good morning to all of you. On behalf of Electronics and Telecommunication Department, we welcome you all to AICTE ATAL Faculty Development Program on Biomedical Engineering Systems and Technologies. The Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering was established in 2005 with a clear vision to create wealth of knowledge and develop unique skill set for the students so that they can gain expertise in various areas in personal and professional career. We have undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD programs. The department has highly qualified and professionally skilled and dedicated faculties with diverse expertise. Our curriculum is focused on emerging technologies along with the state-of-art laboratories. Our students are placed in various companies. They excel in that. So hence, right, again, we welcome you all to AICTE FDP on Biomedical Engineering Systems and Technologies. Thank you.
Amol, you are unmute. Sorry, unmute your mic.
Okay, I'm not sure why it is happening. Thank you, Rina madam. So thank you for introducing our department to all the participants. Next, a fresh start isn't a new place, it's a new mindset. Yes, these are the words endorsed by our principal, sir. He has always been a source of inspiration for all of us and backbone of our institute. Now, I would like to invite respected principal, Dr. B.N. Chaudhary, to share his thought on his FDP.
Yeah. Good morning, all. Chief guest of today's inaugural function, Dr. Alka Sharma, Scientist G, Department of Biotechnology, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. Where it is indeed privilege, madam, to have you as a chief guest of this inauguration.
Thank you, sir.
Enthusiastic, proactive participant from different institutions of the country. Just we witness Amol has shared, people are from Assam, from MP, from Tamil Nadu, from Andhra, many people from Maharashtra as well. I welcome you all on behalf of Sardar Patel Institute of Technology. Coordinator of this important FDP, Amol Deshpande, his team, HOD of Electronics Department, Dr. Reena, other HODs, deans of the institution, Professor Rathod, Professor Kabande, and Vice Principal and our Dean R&D, Dr. Rao. It indeed gives me a great pleasure in welcoming you for this very interesting, exciting FDP on biomedical engineering systems and technologies. I am fascinated with the technologies developed or being developed by biomedical engineers so far to make our lives better and to save our lives. Rao sir has just shared, it's just 120 years back, what was the stethoscope. And look at pre-Diwali, I had my 2D echo of my heart, and see where the technology has reached. 120 years back, it was a paper type stethoscope. Now we talk about 2D echoes. We have guided surgeries. We have people do remote surgeries. I'm really fascinated the impact the technology has made on the biomedical engineering field. Biomedical engineering, for me, the fast-growing, interdisciplinary and exciting field. It sits at the cross-section of medicine, biological science, engineering. Biomedical engineering deals with the designing of equipment, devices, computer system, hardware as well as software to improve the human health. Biomedical engineers are the professional behind improving prosthetic limbs, medical delivery technology, tissues and stem cell research, biomedical signal processing, and wide range of other technologies that improve our lives. Printing human organs with biomaterials, fighting obesity with a drug delivery patch, bioengineered clothing, controlling a prosthesis with brain, fighting disease with nanorobotics or nanorobots. These are few examples of mind-boggling advances in technology in technology, bioengineers are working to make this world better, to make human lives better. I observe that engineering is going closer to the biological sciences decade by decade. Time has come, we introduce biology related courses in our engineering curriculum and signal science system or data science related courses to medical curriculum. We need to break the silos which we have built in education in past few decades. At S.P.I.T, we recognize the importance of this importance, and we have introduced couple of courses in biology in our curriculum. We have in our new curriculum, we have one compulsory biology course at first year, biology for engineers, and one optional course, elective course at third or fourth year level. We are also thinking to introduce a minor in biology by partnering with Mumbai University. Dear participants, I wish you a great learning week ahead. You will get opportunity to listen to and interact several experts in diversified domains. I congratulate Amol and his team for very carefully choosing appropriate, very splendid team of experts from diversified field. You have experts from engineering, you have experts from medical background, and you also have industry experts. Post Diwali, it is indeed a feast to enjoy. All the best to you. I wish you an exciting learning week ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind and encouraging words. Your words always encourages us to do more and more. I am very privileged and proud to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Alka Sharma, for the inauguration of this FDP. So with due modesty, I would like to first introduce all of you to Alka Sharma madam. So she is currently advisor and the department in the Department of Biotechnology.
Amol sir,
Huh.
sir, your slides are not visible.
Okay, now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So Alka Sharma madam is currently advisor in the Department of Biotechnology. She is dealing with research and policy issues in the emerging areas of medical biotechnology, medtech innovation with national and international partners, early and late translational research on stem cells and regenerative engineering, setting up bioclusters across the country for innovation-driven research and technology-driven development. So these are some of her significant contributions. She has also been instrumental in commercialization of indigenous and affordable technologies for large number of patients. Her efforts have resulted in creation of several startups, functional biomedical device prototypes, transfer of technologies, creation of pool of medtech innovators. She is also nodal officer for management of COVID related activities in DBT and B.E.S.T and also contributing towards Atmanirbhar Bharat by establishing National Biotech Research Indigenization Consortium. She has received training at the Department of Microbiology and Infectious Diseases, NIH USA, for the management of extramural programs. She has received CSIR Technology Award for innovation for her work. So I feel proud and privileged to welcome Madam, and I would, with due modesty, I would like to call Madam to address all of us.
Thank you, Dr. Amol. And I hope my slides are visible to all of you. You can see my slides.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So good morning to all the dignitaries and the excellent presentations by Dr. Chaturvedi and Dr. Rao. And good morning to all of you. I'm from on behalf of Department of Biotechnology, on my behalf, it is my privilege to be a part of this 1 week faculty development program. So today I am going to share with you the opportunities created by the Department of Biotechnology for promoting and supporting biomedical engineering and systems and technologies. So first of all, I would like to give you in my next slide. First of all, I would like to give you a brief overview of biotech sector. Over the past 5 years, the global biotechnology industry has grown by 5.1%. India contributes 3% market share in global biotechnology industry. India is ranked 12th in the world in biotech and third in Asia Pacific. We are the largest vaccine manufacturer.
Madam, pardon, yes, again the slides are not appear, madam.
You're not able to see my next slide?
No, we are able to see. You have to pin to madam's this thing.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Now you can see?
Yes, yes, madam.
Yes,
Please continue.
Okay.
yes, yes. Sorry.
So on your right side, you can see the number of industries, startups, biotech products, incubators, teaching and research institutes in biotech sector across the country. Currently, our bioeconomy has crossed 50 billion US dollars, and you can see from this slide the target is to achieve 100 billion bioeconomy by 2025. So, government is making all efforts by laying down the strategy, creating ecosystem to facilitate end-to-end processes, developing critical mass of desired skills, and addressing regulatory issues appropriately. This slide shows our priorities for achieving target of 100 billion US dollar bioeconomy by 2025, where our government is acting as a facilitator. The key drivers include, which you can see from this slide, the nurturing innovation and entrepreneurship, promoting public-private partnership, building capacity across the country, and reforming the regulatory framework. But the challenge you can see, because this institute is focusing on technology development, you all may be facing the challenge that is to walk the last mile. It's not the routine R&D projects. So these are the efforts that one has to make from end-to-end process. So challenge is to walk the last mile. So just to give at a glance that what the Department of Biotechnology has done so far in the country. So we started our journey of translation and industrial development in 2000 onwards with the establishment of Biotechnology Park in partnership with the state government. Then the DBT formulated National Biotechnology Development Strategy in 2007. And nurturing innovation and entrepreneurship was one of the key components of this strategy. And this strategy was revisited in 2015. And now, as per the current strategy, the target is to achieve 100 billion US dollar bioeconomy, as I shown all of you in the last slide. And the first public-private partnership scheme was also launched in 2007 to promote academia industry interaction. And in order to promote medtech innovation and entrepreneurship in the country, Biogen program was implemented in 2008 to create a pool of innovators. The outcomes of this program has been covered in in my subsequent slides. Then in 2012, the BIRAC, as most of you may be aware, the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistant Council was set up by Department of Biotechnology as its public sector undertaking with the approval from the cabinet to catalyze innovative R&D and entrepreneurship in biotech sector. Then also we actually work together with the stakeholders to set up bioclusters across the country, and the announcement was made by the then Honorable Finance Minister, keeping in view the importance of bringing all the stakeholders together to work on innovative technologies. Then you all may be aware the government launched new schemes such as Make in India, Startup India, and 2016 onwards. And then the focus is now on technology development, management, acceleration, and bringing to the market. So this is the whole journey, if you can see, and we are now at the advanced stage we have reached. So now for the participants, maybe it's important to know them that what exactly government is making effort, and what kind of support we are providing to the principal investigators. So we are providing support to the central and state universities, medical institutions, IITs, NITs, ICER, NIPER, entrepreneurs, startups, SMEs, for all stages of early and late translational research leading towards product development, discovery to proof of concept, early and late stage development, validation and scale up, and pre-commercialization through various schemes. So that you can see the various schemes for the startups and entrepreneurs. And also we promote and support early and late translation research through various schemes which are available. The details are available on the website. So I think we promote broad range of programs, projects, and also center of excellence. So these are the schemes you can see in this slide. So as I mentioned, the schemes covers Center of Excellence, Grand Challenges, Public-Private Partnership for industry collaboration, and also we have a specific program on medtech innovation. Then we also have a emphasis on capacity building. Global partnership is one of the key components, and also we have the various schemes addressing R&D projects on the theme-based biotechnology research. So not during the lockdown only, but well before that, maybe the DBT is the first, almost in one of the premium organizations where we established the online system for receiving projects. So it is 100% online system for end-to-end process for from accepting the application up to the decision making, and also nowadays processing for financial support also. So now actually I thought that it would be more appropriate to focus on biomedical engineering system and technologies, because that is the theme of this faculty development program. So that would be really beneficial and useful for the participants. So if you see the what opportunities they have, so biomedical engineering program now are being supported through various schemes of Department of Biotechnology. You can see here that is biodesign. Biomedical engineering is as one of the domain specific area we have. Then as I mentioned earlier, also public partnership, we are supporting, promoting through our PSU, that is BIREC. And then one national biopharma mission has been established in collaboration with World Bank, where the emphasis is also on biomedical. One of the key components that we have is biomedical engineering. So basically the medical devices, implants, and also innovative technology developments are the important components of National Biopharma Mission. So through this slide, I would give you an example of inclusive medtech innovation. You can see that because I wanted to just give you this an idea that what kind of support you can get and what kind of output you can expect. So basically, as I mentioned, it's an end-to-end process. It is a biodesign 3I process: identify, invent, and implement. So this covers the whole pipeline and the whole chain of product development. So we have a national international partnership in this, and this is, if you can we can see from our side, we can say that this is a model for inclusive innovation which provides practical formula for innovating medical technologies. So under this program, a number of technologies have been developed, patents have been filed, technologies have been transferred, and also now there are many technologies which have been commercialized. Some of them I had thought they are the advanced technology which are already in the market. I thought I'll just provide you a glimpse of these technologies. So you can see the impact of this. So the fellows who have been trained under this biodesign program, they have now created these startups. And now actually, if you can see, they have now developed many products which are at various stages of development. Some of them are already reached to the market. Some of them are at advanced stages of development. So these products you can see. So these technologies have been licensed under this program, and these technologies have been commercialized and they have reached to the market. So this is the impact actually that has been created under bio design program, that is under biomedical engineering of the Department of Biotechnology. And this the slide shows that achievement of other centers. So basically 4 centers have been created across the country, and that I showed that the first 2 slides, those slides were for the School of International Biodesign that was initiated earlier jointly at IIT Delhi and AIMS. Now this is at IIT Madras, and you can see that the this part of the slide, the lower part of this is that THSTI, Translational Health Science and Technology Institute. So I tried to list that what outcome that we have got so far. So in nutshell, if you can see, a number of innovators have been trained, patents have been filed and also granted, technology have been licensed, commercialized, and startups have been created. So under each center, the fellows who have been trained in the biodesign process have created a startup. Similarly, here you can see the achievements under bioengineering and biodesign established in Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. So all these centers, the beauty and uniqueness of these centers, they have a strong medical institutional partners. So for example, IIT Delhi has AIMS, and HTIC, that is a Health Technology Innovation Center at IIT Madras. They have the 2-3 institutions, the medical institutions, they are the partner. Even in Bangalore, they have St. John's, Nimhan, CMC Vellore, Majumdar Saw Translational Research Foundation, Narayan Hridralaya. So actually, they all are working very closely on the ideas which are being generated in the hospital at the bedside, and they are taking those ideas further to develop the technology and then finally product, and they are trying to bring the product into market. So for example, at one center that I showed you in the last 2-3 slides also, the technology is developed, licensed, commercialized, refined, validated, tested, patents filed, startups created, and also national international collaborations established. So you can actually see the output and impact of these biomedical engineering through the projects which we have supported. I thought it would be very important for all of you just to know that what kind of ecosystem has been created across the country to promote and support innovative research, and also for hand-holding of the new innovators. So just to very briefly, because the details are available on DBT and BioDec website, but it would be useful for all of you just to know that what kind of ecosystem we have. In a nutshell, I would like to give you the details that in order to promote public partnership for discovery and innovation in biotech industry, so DBT, as I mentioned, set up BioDec, and this is now being achieved by creating and building an ecosystem, ideation to manufacturing for promoting entrepreneurship, basically end-to-end process. That is, all schemes are available to support and promote the technology and product development right from the beginning. Enhancing capabilities for technology and product development, and also discovery, early and late stage support through various schemes, and also to promote startups and bioincubators, regional innovation center, and regional entrepreneurship, that they are acting as connect point with innovators. So these are the schemes you can see in this arrow. So right from the idea generation, bringing the product into market, at each stage you can see various schemes available for depending on the nature of the project. So from early to late, from proof of concept up to product development. So as I mentioned, National Biopharma Mission is a World Bank collaboration, and where this is the emphasis is on innovate in India. So basically, the overall aim is to make India as a hub where for technology and product development, for innovative, basically to find the innovative solutions for product development. So DBT has also established biotech parks and incubators where platforms have been designed to provide ready-to-use infrastructure and business support services to nurture biotech enterprises and minimize their financial burden. So Dr. Anmol has mentioned in his remarks that today we have industry partners also here, and the participants are from industry. So I think this is very useful for them. They don't have to create new infrastructure. If they have some technology, they want to upgrade their technology or validate their technology, they can approach these parks through state government. And if there is some issues, then they can directly contact the central government also. For example, DBT, we are supporting these parks, and they can go there and work for a certain period to upgrade their technology, to bring the technology to the next level. So this is also again something that we actually say this Bio.Nest, Bio Incubator Nurturing Entrepreneurship for Scaling Technologies. So this is in short is Bio.Nest, and that has been launched by BIREC for fostering biotech innovation ecosystem in the country. So this scheme that actually I tried to list here that the uniqueness of this scheme. So basically in nutshell that provides incubation space to startup and entrepreneurs. This also connects industry and academia for interaction through facilitation of technology and business mentorship. And this provides enabling services and required mentorship to take the leads of the investors to the next level. Access to world-class infrastructure and equipment facilities can also be done through Bio.Nest. So this is actually so far a number of bio incubators have been supported across the country, and you can see this from map that we tried to cover this the all regions of the country, and it is scattered and not in a concentrated manner. So this is something, it's also very useful for our industry participants here, and also for that matter academia. So what actually we have done, it is a this is actually an interministerial forum where we have actually the overall aim is to facilitate innovation and regulatory processes for startups and innovators. So this forum is called First Hub, and the secretariat has been established at BIREC, and this interministerial platform is mainly to address the queries of startups, entrepreneurs, researchers, academicians, incubation centers, and also SMEs. Whatever entity and the schemes and programs which we have, and these centers have been created, bio incubators have been created across the country. If anybody has any query related to their products, innovative research, technology, IPR and all, so they can approach this forum. And then nowadays, because of COVID, we are having the meeting every alternate Friday, and where we have representative from DBT, BIREC, ICMR, CDCSO, and also NIB and Health Ministry. So basically, they all sit together, they all participate, and they actually clarify the queries which are being raised by the innovators. So this actually has been done, one of the recommendations, based on one of the recommendations which we got from Niti Aayog. So this is working really well, and now we are going to complete 2 years of this kind of system there, where anybody can approach through mail, through telephone, or maybe they can also join the forum for discussion to get the clarification of that particular query. So I think this is very useful for the innovators if they want to bring the technology to the next step, so that the main aim is facilitation and handholding. So these are the websites of DBT and BIREC. The details are available on the website. So with this, I will stop here, and I will be happy to address the questions if someone has. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, madam, for making our about all the initiatives taken by government for overall development of technology in particularly the field of biosciences and bioengineering, and introducing us with several initiatives under biomedical engineering, the opportunities, the biodesign programs, the different centers which has been established in collaboration with DBT, the government support for the product development and so on. Really, I personally feel that many a times people in the country, citizens of the country who are aspiring and very genuinely interested in pursuing research, they are not aware about different initiatives taken by government and the support system uh, which is uh, which is initiated by the government. So that's what I feel, that your presence in this FDP, and that too for the inauguration, has made this FDP complete in true sense. I mean, now we can say that we have touched upon all the dimensions of research. Thank you, madam, for accepting our invitation.
Thank you, Dr. Anmol.
Thank you very much, madam. Please accept the virtual memento as a token of gratitude from all of us. Thank you, madam.
Sure, accepted. It took
Okay, thank
time to unmute. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you
Thank you.
very much,
I
madam.
think it was useful for all of you, but if
Correct.
any has some query, then they can send me through email, or they can visit the website of DBT and Byron. They will get the clarity.
Sure.
Otherwise, I am there to help all of you who all are interested to work on the application-oriented research, with basically translational research, and to bring the technology and product into the market. I am there for all of you. Thank you.
Actually, madam,
Thank
many
you.
of the
Thank you, madam.
participants are,
Thank you.
many participants are requesting to share these slides, as a lot of opportunities and lot of information is there.
Madam, thank you,
I
ma'am.
will that with Dr. Anmol, and Dr. Anmol can place that in the right place. Okay?
Sure, madam.
Ma'am, I am Dr. Soeb from Maulana Azad National Urdu University.
Okay, please go ahead.
I am working as a coordinator for Unnat Bharat Abhiyan program. I would like to prepare some COVID-19 instruments by the support of our polytechnic students. Is there any special scheme is there for that, ma'am, to join with?
Yeah, actually, because I gave 15 minutes time because of other engagements, but I didn't mention about COVID initiatives. So, lot of COVID initiatives have been taken by Department of Biotechnology. I am the COVID coordinator. So, there's the COVID vaccine, therapeutics, diagnostic kits, and also indigenization of resources, as Dr. Anmol mentioned initially before my presentation. So for your query, what I would suggest, visit the website of BIREC, because 2 calls already over, where we invited proposals from various applicants across the country to come out with your invention related to COVID, and that was done on a fast track mode. For your information, 75 meetings were conducted during lockdown. So since April, we are working very hard to bring the vaccine in the market, diagnostic kits surplus. And just to tell you that in March, we were importing the kits. Now we have surplus, and we are now ready to give our neighboring friendly countries. So in 5, 6, 7 months, that kind of enthusiasm our partners, stakeholders have shown with the government, it was remarkable. So just to give the answer of your query, that if you have in your hand something that you want to develop it further, please submit it to BIREC, and also you can submit it to DBT, but not under the call, because that is over. That was the fast track call. So now you have missed that call, so don't worry, but you can submit it to BIREC, and just see that which maybe BIREC DBT are open to select that, and which one is appropriate for your research. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam. I would like to thank you, madam, for accepting our invitation and sharing your valuable time with us. Looking forward to invite you to our premises in future and get guidance from you.
Sure, sure. Anytime, once this crisis is over, then we'll try to see.
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Dr. Anbu.
I would like to call Professor Sneha Vike for vote of thanks.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Thanks to Almighty, I myself, Sneha VK, on behalf of organizing committee, give really heartfelt vote of thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Alka Sharma ma'am, who spent her busiest time gracing this occasion. Today, we had opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this is definitely going to encourage us in our future events. I would like to thank Dr. B.N. Chaudhary, Principal S.P.I.T. Sir, thank you for your constant motivation and support, without which this workshop wouldn't be come into the reality. Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to thank Dr. Y.S. Rao, sir, Vice Principal S.P.I.T, Dean R&D, for letting us push our boundaries to organize this workshop in this pandemic. Thank you, sir, for giving the information and telling us the history of biomedical engineering, where it is there from the ages. And you have given us the thought that necessity is the mother of invention. Thank you so much, sir. I would like to thank Dr. Reena Sonkusre, HOD EXTC department, for helping us throughout this preparation of workshop and all the sessions. I would like to thank all the deans and HODs of the institute and all the dignitaries who are present over for this inauguration ceremony. Lastly, I would like to thank all the participants for your wholehearted participation, without which it won't be possible to organize and conduct the sessions. I would
Uh,
like to thank my organizing committee, and with this, I
uh,
announce that
just a
the
minute, madam.
inauguration.
Sorry, Sneha madam.
Ha, sir.
Sorry to interrupt. Actually, one of our speaker for today, Mr. Deepak Berwal from IIT, has joined inaugural. I would like to thank him and welcome him.
Yeah, sir. Please go ahead.
Mr. Deepak Berwal, so thank you for joining us for the
Yeah,
inaugural.
thank you, Amol sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I am glad to be here for the FDP seminar and listening various thoughts and schemes for the in the biomedical field.
Thank you. Thank you. Sneha madam,
Thank
please
you.
go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, Berwal sir, for joining the inauguration. Now, I would like to announce that the inauguration ceremony is over, and I welcome all the participants once again, so that we can start the further sessions.
I would
Thank you,
request all
sir.
the participants to be here.
Thank
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Uh, Ma'am, you have to unmute.
Yes. Yeah. So I really enjoyed the session. It was really my pleasure that I was here and I'm a part of this faculty development program. So with this now over, and I would like to leave the
Thank you very much, madam, for sparing your time.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Participants are requested to stay for further instructions before we start our first session.
Yes, I will resume with the instructions in few minutes. Okay, is the screen visible? Is the screen visible, Sneha madam?
Nice, sir.
No, you are visible. Your background is visible.
No, actually, screen.
No, no, sir. Screen is not visible. I guess you need to resume the presentation.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, now it's loaded.
Okay, thank you. So there are few common instructions for the participants. So before going ahead for the first session, so if you have anything to ask to the speaker, please type it in the Q&A tab. If you are able to see the three, it means triangle, square, and circle shape. Under that, you will be able to see that Q&A tab. So if you have anything, any question to be asked to the guest speaker, external speaker, please type it in the Q&A section. If you have anything to be discussed with the organizing committee, any issues which you are facing, that you should, I will request you to type in the chat box. Next, the Google Meet link, which is visible on the screen, which is shared to all of you through mail and WhatsApp group. So the same link will be there for all the 5 days. For those who have not yet joined the WhatsApp group, I would request you to join the group for faster communication. In case of any discrepancy, you can contact any of the organizing committee members. Kindly go through the instructions given in the ATAL portal. I would request not to pass on the session links to the people who are not the part of this FDP, and I request everyone's cooperation for this smooth conduction. Then I urge that the session material will be shared with all the participants. The important point to be discussed, criteria to get the certificate is attendance should be more than 80%. Score in the online test, which we will be conducting on the last day in the last session. So the score should be more than 60%. Once these criteria are met and you submit the online feedback, which is again available in the portal and which will be active in the last day. So once you submit feedback and once you suffice all these parameters, then you will be able to get the e-certificate. Again, it will be available in your ATAL portal itself. So these are some of the instructions. With this now, I would like to say that we are done with the inauguration, and you can join us for our first session, which is scheduled at 11:30. So please join 10 minutes before the session. So we have almost 10 minutes break here to go ahead with the next.
Hello. Myself is Dr. Vimal. I am a participant from MIT University.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So where is this ATAL portal available? Is it in the same Google Meet portion, or where is it?
No, there is a link.
Send to my email?
If you have registered through portal, then you have received the email.
Vimal Singh.
Have you registered in the portal?
I registered through that email. Yeah, I have registered. That's why I get this WhatsApp.
Correct.
I'm also a part of that WhatsApp group.
Correct. So on the same portal, once you log in, you will be getting different details.
Means I need to go to the email and then link should be clicked on, and then the other portal will be visible.
I will paste the portal link in the chat box. So you can go to that. Just a minute.